Like, you're gonna try to order something tonight for your party. I just don't want you to be. I just don't want you to be a pop at an early age at 40. No, you 40. You 40. Yeah, you 40.
Rivalry games aren't always born from trophies. They're born out from schools ascending to new heights at the same time and finding the other guy standing in the way of their ultimate goal. It's time to find out who's going to get run over this time. This is a live look at the Swamp, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Florida Gators. Reese Davis, David Palmer, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Guys, I caught up with Tennessee's head coach before the game. He is so excited because this crowd has been one of their best assets all season. They make every game difficult. When a hard opponent comes in, the crowd rises to their best occasion. And he's been telling the students all week, we need you today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. On the return, it's Lloyd. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They'll run this play from the pistol. On the ground, it's Montgomery. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. These two, which have so much cross-pollination and legendary games in their history, first played in 1916 with the Vols blanking the Gators in Florida. Tennessee actually won the first 10 meetings, with Florida not getting a W in the series until 1954.
And there was a period of time, Reese, in this rivalry that the game not only had SEC championship implications, but national championship implications, too. You think back to the heyday of this rivalry in the late 90s. Danny Werfel going up against Peyton Manning. We played the Vols, and we had games that were won in overtime. We had games that went down to 2-minute drives. There was so much NFL talent on the field, and it was such a competitive and physical game every single year.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped on 4th down. And he will a sack on 4th down.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's 4th and short, 4th and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But 4th and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
1st down in the red zone, and this crowd imploring its defense to stand firm. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his target. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the 1st down marker. It's 4th down.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense.
Fourth down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Snapped it, and he has to have it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Right side, it's Jackson. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
We're already in the 1st quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, it's picked off. There he goes. The 30, at the 20. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. They'll run it. It's Bishop. Knocked down immediately.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Matthews. And he breaks the play. Touchdown ball. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Quarterback changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Unloads to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And on that incompletion, I think the quarterback was being just a bit too careful, trying to throw that ball too far outside, obviously aware that the defenders are coming from the inside. You don't want to put it behind the intended target and risk the pick 6, but he needs to be more accurate.
2nd and long here. Gets the back moving. Turns up, it's Montgomery. You'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all. But no surprise, when you start the game 0 for 4 at QB, you've got no points on offense.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. The screen, and watch out. Turns it on in midfield. Turning on the Jets. Past the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Gators. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
There ain't no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it with a 74-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter.
Number 97, set to take this one away.
He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Mays. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Gators peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Running inside. It's Montgomery. Driven back.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
They'll need a bunch on second down. They'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's going. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
When I see the defensive man coverage, I'm trying to get my fast guy versus their worst corner. Trying to get a great matchup on the outside. Take advantage of it to make big plays.
The Gators look to keep this drive humming. Fresh center downs going to the air. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still second down. The throw on second down, and they need a lot. Misses receiver there, it's incomplete.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Left side, it's Abrams. Could not make his way to the corner.
Nice job by the defense there on third and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up fourth.
Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Start this drive. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. The give. Coach Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, missed the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run him again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. Got to make the play on 4th. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And the Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Hits the hole. It's Bishop. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Out wide right, it's Matthews. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it upfield. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
The Vols go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Powers through the defender. And that penetration left him nowhere to go. Dodged a couple, but he's knocked down for a loss.
All right, offensively, you're not having a lot of success right now running this thing to the perimeter. The defense was there. They were ready for that. You made one guy miss. They still got you for a TFL. You might have to think about getting back to running between the tackles.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Right side, it's Davis. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
They converted fourth down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Needs it here on fourth down. He's brought down. Couldn't find anybody and get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on fourth down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Mendoza. Out wide right, it's Montgomery. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Gators in a good spot here with second and short. He's changing the play. Second down, gonna throw it. Out wide left, it's Lloyd. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! The extra point here would tie the game. And he made the extra point without problem. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll bring it out. It's Butler. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking for a gap. It's Butler. Turning it on. They make the stop, but he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
From their own 23, it'll be first and 10. Straight ahead, it's Matthews. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to pass on second down. Left side is Alexander. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
On defense, man, you've got to tackle the catch against this guy. He has way too much speed. One of the fastest players in all of college football. If you even give him an inch, if you let him get a few steps, he is gone. And you saw that game-breaking speed on that last catch there. Let's be interesting now to see if this defense mixes up their coverages a little bit more. But no question, they have got to tackle better on the back end.
Drops back on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The ride stopped right there. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. The field goal is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye of that bull Gator head, let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Men, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the number 5 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Sooners with a gritty victory away from home. This team prepared well all week, and they'll enjoy the fruits of their labor. They now sit at a sterling 5-0 on the season, keeping their unbeaten streak going. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They'll open the second half on the ground. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Second down to the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Butler.
Oh, what the fuck they made me take that ugly ass thing? Oh.
A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
They're going to try to get this guy the football as many ways as they can. You're going to see it, obviously, in the running game, but here doing a nice job in the pass game, too. Leaking him out of the backfield, working the right side of the field. That's a nice game by the offense.
Looking for room. It's Bishop. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Fires to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Staley. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
On the play. 1st and goal, Tennessee.
On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Touchdown Volunteers! And that one will put them up here in the second half. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Coming out with it, it's Lloyd. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Got the quick completion. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. yard completion on first down. Now it's 2nd and 6. Hits inside. It's Montgomery. And they swarm him under.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Now, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Third and long right here. Changing the routes with his receivers. Jones to throw. Rushes on. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation.
Ready.
Snapped on 4th down.
And that nigga don't block for shit, bro.
Really good field position.
Man, that's a rough outcome. I get it. Try to be aggressive, but backed up in your own territory, aggressive, and you fail. Now you've set the other team up for almost automatic points.
Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. The give. How about that play behind the line as they lose 5?
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Oh, pressure's coming. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. It's not there. Just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. Draw play, it's Bishop. Oh, he's headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
This quarterback has to know he's got to get rid of the football quickly. This defense is already shown on film, but they'll rush this outside linebacker off the edge and make the count 5 on their pass rush. But with his speed and his flexibility, he's too much for a lot of these offensive linemen to handle.
Left side is Lloyd. Out of bounds at the 17. Big pickup there, not only in yardage, but it gives him some breathing room.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Jones wants to throw it. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he...
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Not going to get there, and the decision to go for it on 4th down does not work.
Man, defensively, this is beautiful. You want them to be aggressive. You got to continue to get stops. You got the lead. Now you give the ball back to your offense again with a chance to salt this away here in the second half.
So here is the Tennessee offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Caught in the backfield, it's Staley. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Vols! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
From deep, it's Lloyd. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Sets his feet. It's Mendoza. Here comes the heat. Hit as he throws.
Oh, look at this shit, bro.
Makes the play. It's intercepted. Finally brought down, but what a play.
Some
Not
dumb
only to
shit,
get
bro.
the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The Volunteers line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Little bit of uncertainty there. Play clock down to 4, and they'll call a timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Defense all over it. And the Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. Motion from the wide receiver. Makes the grab. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point is good. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lloyd. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Going deep. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Long way to go on second down. Selling the fake. Look out! Just gets rid of that one.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Touchdown, Tennessee! The defense putting points on the board. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll bring it out. It's Lloyd. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. This should be the last play of the quarter. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He fires one deep down the right side. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. He's not afraid to go deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Yeah, David, you just wonder at this point, is it just too little too late? This is one of their best playmakers offensively, but they just haven't been able to get him going in this game. Big reason why they're losing.
Yeah, and the defense has done a great job understanding that. I got to take that guy away. That's priority number 1. Understand it. Late in the game now, up by multiple scores. I'm playing my defense a little bit different. Can't give up the big plays. Time is on my side.
The Gators want to pick up the tempo. Gonna run it. It's Montgomery. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Sends it back in motion. Out wide left, it's Montgomery. Touchdown, Gator! And they take it in for 6 more points. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
Deep in the end zone, it's Butler. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The run inside. It's Jackson. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
At the 35, first down for the offense.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Fresh setter downs going to the air. That's caught. It's Davis. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. And the Vols with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his 2nd catch so far in this game.
At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to... Timeout instead. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Bunch formation for these receivers. Grabbed behind the line. It's Matthews. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
The Vols have their offense in high gear. From the gun, it's Bishop. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
Left side is Alexander. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. The Volunteers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Got a little grass. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So a drive there of 84 yards. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. Fielded in the end zone, it's Abrams. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. On the run, it's Montgomery. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
Making the adjustment on the play. To the air, it's Mendoza. Got it in the middle, it's Abrams. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Wants to throw on first. Hauls it in.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games and we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Vols will now use their final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide left, it's Lloyd. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better.
Makes the grab in their space.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game, taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
Wide open downfield. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party. A late touchdown. Getting aggressive here and going for two. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Is no good. That keeps the score. Tennessee 56, Florida 27.
On the return, it's Butler. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
Tennessee offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Quick give. It's Butler. Got an alley. And they get him on the ground, and that's going to do it. Ball game is over.